16.
What's wrong with this door? Sierra, get me out of here! Sierra, close the elevator doors now!
Every time that I see new footage from this game and also new details, it just reminds me how great indie studios are, even though they don't have all the publicity and the money to make the biggest AAA game out there. What they do have though, which is kind of lacking in the mainstream gaming industry, is heart and passion. They absolutely love what they're making right here, and they won't be including any type of microtransactions or monetized stuff to lure the player into spending more money. It's just about making a great game that's of course inspired by Dead Space and has one of the best atmosphere that I've seen in recent years. Only the audio and visuals are absolutely top notch and are terrifying already. This is 𝗟𝗶H𝗸𝘀, and with all its new little looks at gameplay, I just couldn't not make a video on it because you have to know about it again. It's been in development for a really long time, more than 3 years as of now, and its evolution over time is massive. We also haven't seen much yet because the developers are keeping almost everything a secret until it's very close to release, which I respect because they don't want to create hype for nothing and then disappear for months on end like so many developers do. We've seen maybe 1 or 2 enemies in the gameplay trailer, but there are more than 15 enemies planned. But to avoid spoilers, they are avoiding revealing the majority of them because it is still a secret. The Stealth Walker has been shown in the official trailer and provides a solid benchmark of the horrors aboard the Rusinol. Not only is there monsters to fight, but also humans and machines, which could be even more terrifying in some situations. They've also kept a secret most of the weapons and have at least 10 plus weapons planned. While they do have created some conventional firearms, Edward's ingenuity, which is the main character, will give way to some makeshift weapons and tools for brutal efficiency with a lot of gore. I would love to show you guys some old gameplay of the game, but that just wouldn't do it justice because it became something much bigger in terms of gameplay elements, story and also the graphics, but the old gameplay really show how great this game looks and how brutal it all is. The newest gameplay hasn't shown any of the combat or gore and etc, but I cannot wait to see how it looks now. With 15 plus enemies and 10 plus weapons, you know that it'll be something special, and I hope they take their time with it. This could totally be the new Dead Space game that we've wanted, but made by an indie studio. If you guys didn't know, the major plot of the game, along with every major character and their backstories, have been fully realized for a long time now. So while the game is still in heavy development, they're also pretty far right now, I think. As a third-person survival horror game with a core focus on mental health, intensive and oppressive ambience, gritty realism, and a deeply immersive setting, 𝗟𝗶H𝗸𝘀 is set to challenge your perception of reality, your morals, and your very existence in this weird experience. Edwards has belief, also past experiences, and coping mechanism that players will learn throughout 𝗟𝗶H𝗸𝘀. This means that morality is not just about what you want as a player, as every decision will have an effect on Edwards. Learning his values is really important. Working with them or against them will affect Samuel's mental state and change how he reacts to events, along with an intense and really well made voice acting to go with it. There will be no traditional health bar, as the developers intend to make all HUD elements as diegetic as possible. Edward's health will be displayed through character model cues, so as damage increases he starts to limp, the suit shows damage, breathing becomes labored, and etc. Outside of combat, a player can also diagnose themselves and treat themselves. There is a lot of little details and immersion that's been put into this project, and I'm so glad I get to cover this on the channel. I'm in contact with the developers as we speak, so any new content coming I will definitely let you guys know about it if you want me to. I'm pretty excited for it. Alright guys, for more on this game, make sure you support this video and subscribe.